This is going to be ugly, but, you know, we're going to do what we can here. Deploying the drill, and I'm doing it while I'm getting just slapped by this prowler. The audio is dead. The audio died? The audio just died again. Hey, I made it out. Too bad the audio cut out. Might be tied to my alerts. We're not getting alert audio either. Can you hear that? Eric Tyler, as soon as you hosted, it cut out? This is all a bunch of really interesting stuff that happened, but, you know, we've already seen it. What's going on is that the gameplay audio stopped working today, and I had to integrate a new program into it because I stream on OBS on a Mac, and OBS and Mac don't work well together. I'm going to turn the stream off. I'll have it back on in 10 seconds. Half of you motherfuckers are going to leave. And I don't blame you. I'd leave with you if I were you. All right, I'll be back. Okay. Well, 5 people left. I underestimated you folks. My apologies. See, it's easy to apologize when you're wrong. I recommend everyone do it. It's like voicing a robot that's always happy. It's great. It's harder on a day like today, but it's okay. I'm going to have a little Apex water. That'll brighten me up.
Which flavor? Water flavored or?
Yeah, it's water flavored. Might be vodka flavored next time I get on for all the tech that keeps going wrong. All right. Oh, there's another one.
Coming your way.
Yeah, I know she is.
Last one.
Oh man, and I got her too, but I killed the kill leader and I died at the same time.
Oh wait, did you guys trade?
We traded. That's never happened.
You had 2 kills. You carried us.
Yeah. BTLR, it's CICU. Take off the cap. There's nothing there. There's nothing to see. It's just more head. It's not like I've never taken it off. It's just I have like almost no hair. It's the Jason Statham. His ball. Yeah, pretty much.
For those who don't know, this is one of the prowlers from Bloodhound's Town Takeover. They're also in Titanfall 2, so that was a nice thing to bring back. Like, this kind of is the vibe. Like, my head is just constantly in the mouth of a prowler. That was how I felt during the Bloodhound Town Takeovers.
There are so many times when I play Loba's Quest where I feel like the hunting expert in Jurassic Park at the end, where I just have enough time to say, clever girl, and then, hey, those are my insides. How did those get outside me? Does Loba's personality come from her abilities? Do her abilities sort of grow out of her personality?
In our case, the abilities do come first.
Yeah.
But the abilities help us establish a fantasy for that character. But design comes to us very early as like, here's what I have in mind. And then we work together, just constantly iterating on the personality and the abilities, because the abilities will change. But after you've established a personality, you want to make sure those abilities still kind of stay in line with the plan for that character. And one of the things they asked, because it was a sensitive topic, is this okay that we lean into her sexuality? And my thought was like, you know, if she was the first and only female character in Apex, this might be problematic, because when you have only one representation of an entire gender, I'll say, when you have only one, and that can come up in pop culture where it's like the five guys and the girl's personality is she's the girl.
Right.
Like when you have that, it's like you're kind of saying like that's what all women should be, and that can be problematic. In this case, we already had examples of women who weren't like that. So we're like, okay, we're not saying that every woman is this way. So we don't want to say that no women are this way. I won't call it out too hard, but there is one game that I was watching a stream of, and bless the streamers for calling it out. They're doing like a newscast. It's like a zombie apocalypse going on. And there's a newscast and it shows like a general for the army, like addressing the people being like, here's what's going on. And he's like, and I'm working with my lieutenant, and like the camera pans and it's this military woman who looks totally professional, except she has like a low cut top, like all the way down to her belly button, and like a cute little, like basically Vegas stripper necktie on. And everyone's like, what? Fundamentally, what separates men and women is socialization. Like they're different because they are socialized to be different. Obviously, there are biological differences, but the vast majority of the differences between men and women come down to being socialized a certain way. It's fine if you're okay with that. It's not fine if you feel like you're forced to be that way. So if you are a man,
if you're being denied your agency, I say as I cut you off.
How dare you?
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. Like, first of all, I don't care about your zip line. Second of all, you answered your own question. So why'd you bother asking it? He just misses it.
You just made me think of like somebody down and they're like, help, I'm dying. Hi, dying. I'm Pathfinder.
Oh, how come that's not in there yet? Write that down, somebody. Everywhere in life, you're going to face your Kobayashi Maru where you realize, I'm not going to win here. This is really just a test to see how I'm going to respond.
Writing has its version of that. I have not encountered this at Respawn, which is amazing, but I've encountered it at other places I've worked, where the idea is like, we want to convey all of these things. You have 10 words. And it's like,
Tu español está mejor de lo que dices. Ya casi eres bilingüe. Bilingue. More love from Puerto Rico. Don't know if you saw it the first time, so I highlighted. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Un millón, señor. Debo practicar más. Si puedo practicar más, puedo hablar mejor. Algún día. Algún día. Gracias por tu paciencia conmigo. There you go. Why don't you go bleed out and think about your life choices? Well, hey. I don't see.
We do not want to be around them.
All right, I don't see any. Oh, I see that. They're the predators.
Yeah, let's not go towards them.
I think we should go farther with that. Instead of a trail behind them, you should actually have a neon blinking sign that appears over their head. Avoid.
Man, I was so bad in season, man. I think my KD was like 0.2.
That's about where mine is now. I'm trying to work it up to 0.3. I've got the potato badge. Is that not good?
Because he's a Pathfinder main, I was like, I'm not going to say until you on the day. On the day, I rang him, and I was like, yo, I get to play with the guy who voices Pathfinder. Full on ended the call and said, don't talk to me for a week.
But did you tell him that you're going to come in 15th with the guy who voices Pathfinder? Then it won't be such a big deal. You won't be as jealous.
Are there people below us?
I tend to fall off edges, so I don't want to go too far and find out.
Wait, they're coming up.
Are they? Yeah, they are.
Whoa! I've got ready Evo. Popping shield back quick.
Going around.
Yep, there's one more.
Oh, here he is.
I couldn't even get there in time. You guys did all the work the entire time. Well done.
Nice.
That's you guys doing all the work right there. That's what that is.
I also call it the Re-45. I knew I wasn't the only person that did that.
Well, yeah, and I usually called it the RE, and then I heard people calling it the RE, and I thought, I think I'm going to do that. I don't have time to be saying 2 letters. He's upstairs.
Yeah, she.
All right, took 36 there. Getting through the window. Yeah, you guys are lighting him up there. I think that's the Bloodhound. Okay. Yeah, he got me. I took 36. Okay, he's got to be lower. Man! We were just relaxing, calming down, and then, yep, the Predator on the roof. People just throw G7s at me now. Dude, if you play with EdgeVoice, just ping the G7 and he'll be your friend. He'll follow you home like a stray dog. Folks out there, if you're listening, I love the fact that you enjoy Apex Legends, but I really want you to do more with your day than just play Apex Legends. Yeah, put on a mask and go outside and be in the world. Ride a bike. When your mom is calling you to dinner, go to dinner.
Squad is attacking.
Coming in. All right, yeah, there was somebody inside.
He's low. He's doing a finish on me.
Oh, God, it's so close.
The EdgeVoice has left to go get a snack. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Any guesses on what he's gonna bring back?
The chocolate thing. Those chocolate things that he's always been digging about.
I have some elevator music.
I like that. Alright.
We have game show music on. You gotta like that.
Also, Chris, I'm impressed with how you said our friend's name. Have you guys chatted before on here? Hatshepsut.
Yes. Believe me, that's months of speech therapy.
So she was an Egyptian pharaoh. She did not want to be called queen because queens held no power, and she demanded everybody to call her king.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, I know they are everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go. Maybe you can turn around and go the other way.
Yeah, it is an industrial size Sandwich right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that was. It was just such an innocuous suggestion. Hey, you guys want to push? You want a third party? Sure. Yeah, that's the cool thing about drinking a Perrier is it's a green bottle, and I have a green screen. So I'm drinking ghost water.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and go out behind us, I think.
Yeah, I'm up here just trying to get a better look. Old Fred moved too, came right up after me with his friend.
Oh no! I didn't mean to press X.
Oh no! I didn't mean to.
Oh boy, round 2.
So like, when you first did voices for Apex, kind of like how big did you think the game was going to be at the time?
I didn't even think about the game at the time.
Here, you heal. I got him.
All right. Oh, here comes a nade.
Grenades!
No!
No! I'm panicking! There's 3 squads that have found us, and somehow I live. This is like a horror movie.
Somehow escaped.
He's gonna finish me.
I'm sorry, I don't want to die.
Oh, well, you're about to. This is the end.
Oh,
the
no.
end? Oh no, that's all of them!
No!
Run!
No!
Run! Just run! I'm serious, just run! Oh no!
Why?
What was your most favorite part about, like, just voicing Pathfinder in general? How was it just being Pathfinder in general?
Yeah. There's no one moment. It's been fun the whole way. But moments like this is one of the really fun moments, is that we had a blast getting the shit kicked out of us for 20 straight minutes. This is it. Dr. Sparkle and Moon Pie. That's like a cop show from the 80s. Dr. Sparkle and Moon Pie on ABC.
I was going to say, it sounded like a Beatles song.
Dr. Sparkle and Moon Pie was one of the lost tracks that never made it onto Yellow Submarine. Can't remember how it went because I was busy experimenting with narcotics. Either that or I'm on a CB radio and it's 1977. Dr. Sparkle, what, you 20? Roger that, Moon Pie. I'm on your donkey right now. We got a couple of smokies on your back door. You guys, I've completely lost you with that. Ace Hyperion, is that old Ben Kenobi? Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Sir Alec Guinness is Pathfinder. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am. May the high five be with you, always. What is the zip line? The zip line is what gives the Pathfinder his power. Just gonna totally turn this into a Star Wars scene.
Apex Wars.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, Pathfinder would end up being like C-3PO or something.
Yeah, he would be. That's kind of on the nose, but that is what he would be. He doesn't have the chill to be Obi-Wan. He would Jedi mind trick himself. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? You don't want to fly on a zip line. Forget the zip line. It was a bad idea. What just happened? See, the last squad of the day, we're a little loopy now.
I felt like I've learned quite a bit about gardening while I was in the garden center, too.
Well, I would hope. This reminds me of a joke. It's kind of a dad joke. And again,
Go
I am
ahead.
Pathfinder. Guy walks into a hardware store and he says, I got a lot of trees I have to cut down. I need something. You know, what's the best thing you got? The employee says, well, he pulls out a chainsaw and he says, this is amazing. It will cut down 50 trees in an hour. So the guy says, all right, sounds like a plan. He buys it, leaves, comes back the next day and says, this thing sucks. I only cut down 10 trees and it took me all day. Says, really? Let me take a look at it. The employee looks at the chainsaw, revs it up, and it goes, rrrr. The guy who bought it jumps back and says, what the hell is that noise? That's a real delayed reaction joke there. Glad you finally got it.
I love it. How did he not? Wait.
Hang on, I'm going to recharge my sense of humor. What would have been really
there's
funny
definitely a squad behind.
is if I tell the joke, there's silence, and then both of you just log off. I see you drop out of the squad. It's like, oh, I guess I'm solo now.